Hello, my name is Mr. Michael Nesby, and I will be your class instructor for this seventh grade social studies class. We are studying this semester on the book The Freedom Walkers, the story of the Montgomery bus boycott by Russell Friedman. In this class, we will be working from the book to answer some very pertinent and powerful questions. One of those goals will be to answer the following two questions, among others. Number one, was the boycott and civil rights movement a success or a failure? Number two, in what ways can we see the results of the progression or regression or the results of the movement and in today's society and if it really worked? In other words, we want to investigate, every kid will investigate if the boycott caused change and transformation, or did it set us back even now in the 21st century? In this class, also, students will be using some of the strategies from the Marzano 9, those such as summarizing and note taking. Students should learn to eliminate unnecessary information, substitute some information, as well as keeping important information, write and rewriting, and analyzation. Also, they will be using similarities and differences. Students should compare, classify, and create analogies, metaphors, and the likes. This may be done with T-charts or a Venn diagram. Homework and practice, which simply means students will take various parts of this lesson home to do homework and the practice work along with keeping up with what we're doing in the class. Students will complete weekly assignments that include homework, vocabulary work, as well as note taking. Then students will also create and have a final project. This final project will consist of either a storyboard, PowerPoint presentation, skit or dramatization, or reading or essay. And this will be presented to the class, and it will count a very major point between 40 to 50 points with that student's grade. Here are some things I want you to pay attention to. Here's an assignment I want you to look at for the next few weeks, or the next 2 weeks rather, is that we're going to read chapters 1 and chapter 2 in the book. As you read these chapters, you're to take detailed notes focusing on key dates, important people, and events. If possible, making sure these events are in sequential order. Number three, we'll be completing vocabulary assignments. Also, number four, we will complete chapter question worksheets. On the next page, you will discover that we have four worksheets. The first worksheet is called the vocabulary matching, where you have vocabulary words that are in the chapter. Those vocabulary words are on the screen now, as well as in my hand. We also have the introduction and chapter 1, dealing with Miss Joanne Robinson. This will cover pages 1 through 13 in the book. We will also have to complete a nonfiction spotlight, which is visualizing. It will consist of the category 1950s and today, which is school, transportation, employment, voting, sports, and recreation. Then finally, we will read chapter 2, and chapter 2 will consist of uh, pages 14 through 22, and we're dealing with Claudette Colvin. Claudette Colvin. These are your assignments for this week. And again, I encourage each of you, as you read these chapters, read the book, do the due diligence to make sure that you are getting the proper information, making sure you're copying the right notes, and making sure that your vocabulary, I'm going to ask you to put your vocabulary words in a notebook to keep up with your vocabulary, because we will take a vocab test each after at the end of each chapter. We will take a vocab quiz after each chapter. Again, I want to welcome you to 7th grade social studies, and please, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and we would love to see you in class. Have a great day. Bye-bye.